Hi everyone, today we're going to do a festive project on value. We've talked a lot about value this year. Remember, it's the lightness or darkness of a color. Here I'm writing the word value in different values, different shades or tints of green. So remember, to get different values of a color, we alter the pressure we use when pressing down on a pencil or a crayon. The harder you press, the darker color you're going to get, and the lighter we press, the lighter color we're going to get. Here I'm pressing as hard as I can on this red without breaking the pencil, getting a dark red. Then I do the same thing with the light. Now to create the shades in between, I like to start out with a very light layer of red. And then I'll just continue to go over it as light as I possibly can until I get the shade that I want. I'm going to show you those steps one more time, just a little bit closer. Again, I think the easiest way to get different values and different shades is to start off as light as possible and continue to build layers of that light color on top of each other. For today's project, you're going to need a piece of paper, some colored pencils, or some crayons, and if you don't have those, you can use a regular pencil. We're going to start off by drawing a loopy line or a wavy line from one side of the paper to the other. You can draw as many of these as you want. It is completely up to you. Our next step is to draw the light sockets on our strings of lights. So I'm going to draw boxes across the loopy lines, alternating which sides they are on. Next step is to draw the lights. Please remember you can pause and rewind to rewatch certain steps if you need to rewatch them. You can draw your lights any way you want. I like to draw them kind of like an egg shape, where the top of the light is a little thinner than the base, but you could just draw a regular oval. It's completely up to you. When we're creating value, you want to pretend there's a light source coming from the side of the page. So the brightest light is coming from the right of the page. So we're going to color these circles that are on the right side of the lights. These are what we call our highlights. These are the lightest parts of our light bulbs. This is where the brightest light is reflecting off of those bulbs. So then, remember, furthest away is our darkest. So this is where I'm going to press firmly down on my colored pencil. And as I make my way around and around to that circle up top, I'm going to continue to draw as light as I possibly can. I'll go back and make sure I blend in the dark layers with the light layers by overlapping and creating a medium shade. You can use as many different colors as you want. You can also add background decorations. It's completely up to you. I'm not going to fast forward through these steps because I want you all to carefully be able to watch me. So if you want to fast forward and see where I end up, you may do so, or you just may continue to work alongside of me. By coloring using values, we are creating three-dimensional forms on our paper. When coloring the light sockets, I'm also going to create values and create form by making sure that the edges are darker than the center. So again, I'll press harder along the edges and as light as I can in the middle of the light socket square. Once you're finished with your lights, you can add anything you want in the background. Happy holidays. I hope you guys have a great break, and I miss you.